In addition to being a U.S. Senator, John Barrasso is also known as Wyoming's doctor. He spent 24 years in medicine before coming to Washington. He joins us at Heritage today to talk about Obamacare. Senator, thank you.
Great to be here. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Why are you fighting so passionately against President Obama's health care law?
I've taken care of patients for many, many years. I ran a program in Wyoming called the Wyoming Health Fairs to give low-cost blood screening for Americans, for people all around the state. And I'll tell you, to me, this healthcare law is bad for patients. It's bad for providers, the nurses and the doctors who take care of those patients, and it's terrible for taxpayers. You
have a new report out outlining some of the side effects of Obamacare. What are some of the most troubling consequences in your opinion?
Well, and I came up with Tom Coburn. There are fewer choices, higher taxes, more government, and less innovation. You think about what Americans want. They want less government, not more. They want more innovation. They want lower costs, not higher costs, and they want lower taxes, not higher taxes. So, kind of across the board, if you look at what Americans want in terms of the care that they need from the doctor that they want at a price they can afford, they're getting just the opposite from this healthcare law.
And is it, in your experience as a doctor, how do government regulations affect that doctor-patient relationship?
Well, it seems with every new regulation, it takes time away from the time you get to spend with the patient because you're out filling out paperwork and forms. I don't want anybody between a doctor and a patient, not an insurance company bureaucrat or a Washington bureaucrat. We need to just keep it the doctor and the patient.
And you've signed an amicus brief in the Obamacare case. The Supreme Court will spend 6 hours hearing oral arguments. What can we reasonably expect as the best outcome in that case?
Well, the best outcome is that the court says that the individual mandate, a mandate that you must buy a government-approved product, is unconstitutional. And that they would also rule that because that part is unconstitutional, the entire law falls.
And finally, regardless of what the Supreme Court ultimately decides, should Congress vote again to repeal Obamacare this year?
No, all of the members are on record of where they are on that. I'd be happy to vote, but we don't need to. We know where people stand. We need another election. We need more people, like-minded people, who are there to cast the vote in the way to repeal this health care law.
Senator John Barrasso, thanks for joining us at Heritage.
Thanks for having me.